Good afternoon, everybody. It is Donut Bragger here. It is 12:30. Yes, 12:30 on Saturday. I'm here for episode 38 of Sweet Talk Saturday. So, just waiting here we go, for our guest to join us here. There we go. With the... How are you?
Hello.
Oh, let's fix it.
All right, everybody. We're here with Ryss and Adam from Sweet Loaf Challah.
Hello.
And
Hey, Brian.
how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. Exhausted, but awesome.
Story of life.
Yeah, story of life. Busy Saturday. Running all over the place, but we're here. I'm so excited to have you on today. This was a long time coming, and it's I'm excited that it's here. So how I'd like to start, I just would like for you to give you an opportunity, and I have I have a guest with me too, just so.
I'm just saying hi.
Hi.
Hi. I was going to say good morning. I don't even know what time it is. But, cool, right? Like,
yeah.
We got up so early this morning. Colby wanted ice cream. It was like 9:30. She was like, can we go to the rolled ice cream place? I'm like, it's 9:30 in the morning.
No.
Like, not yet.
Aww.
All right, enjoy. Is that a Brito? It's so pretty.
Yes.
So pretty.
Thank you.
That's my art major over there.
Good eye.
That's a good eye. So I'd like to give you an opportunity to tell everybody a little bit about Sweet Loaf Challah, how you got started, and then we'll take it from there, if that's okay. So if you could just tell everybody a little bit about Sweet Loaf Challah, and we'll get started that way.
Go for it.
So, Sweet Loaf Challah was born in January of 2019. Our youngest daughter, Callie, was 6 months old. And I looked at Adam and I said, I don't really think I want to go back to teaching yet, but I also don't want to do nothing right now. I needed something for myself other than just being a mom, even though that's plenty of a job in itself.
Yes.
And within a few hours, he looked at me and he goes, okay, I made you a challah business. You have a Facebook page and an Instagram. Here you go. Run with it. And it was born. And we started with one bread machine in that month. And we have grown to 5 bread machines. And now we are in commercial kitchens.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So what I'd like to ask is in the name. So how did you come up with the name Sweet Loaf Challah?
How'd you come up with the name?
So in the same time period that I was sitting on the couch while she was making a challah and saying, this would be kind of fun to have a business with this if I could just do this, I just started throwing names out there. And that, I think, just, we looked
at like Challah Mama.
Yeah, and we looked at, there's
Challah
plenty of,
Atcha Girl.
those names. And then, of course, we had to consult like the grandparent chat for our kids. And we said, do any of these sound good? And the one that stuck was Sweet Loaf Challah. And so luckily it stuck and we haven't changed it since.
That's incredible. I mean, it's kind of like how Donut Bragger came about. We're sitting on the couch and my wife was like, you gotta separate the donuts from the personal page. Like she's like, I can't keep looking at this every single day. And, I was like, all right, let me see let's start something. And she threw out a few, and Donut Bragger is what stuck. And here we are, awesome. 5 years. Yeah, 5 years later, and here live on Instagram, and soon to be on. We're actually on Roku. We have a channel on Foodie TV.
Oh, that's awesome!
Wow.
So yeah, so it's crazy. It just that happened overnight, and they're building out a channel on their app too. So, you know, we'll start to see more episodes of my Sweet Talk Saturday on there as well. So this show is going to translate to there.
Congratulations. That's a really
Thank
good
you.
deal.
Yeah, it's exciting. It really is exciting. You know, I'm still have reservations to see like what it's going to come, but again, it definitely is exciting.
Can I sit? Can I hang out for a little bit?
You can hang out for a little bit. So what was the first challah that you made? Was it this traditional one here? Is this your signature?
So when Adam and I met, the biggest thing that we had in common was the traditions that both of our parents passed to us, which was Shabbat dinner. No matter what happens during the week, no matter what plans you have, Shabbat was family time with challah at the table, candles, wine. And so he had always talked about his mom's challah, and I always talked about Shabbat dinner, and obviously so did he. And so for our bridal shower, his mom gifted us a bread machine and her recipe. And so we took that, and from that bridal shower, we made a challah every single week. It was never really a question. Even if we were going out for dinner, there was still candles, challah, and wine before we left. And it started with a classic. And then I started to experiment, chocolate chips. And then we got like real crazy and we went with the cinnamon sugar. And now it's just developed into something where, oh, that sounds really good. Let's just try it. We made,
I had one with candy corn.
The candy, that one, that's really for the kids, but a lot of people ordered it. They really liked it, which I think
it was good.
No offense.
We are not team candy corn.
No, we went to like we are not.
Kids are, not us.
We had gone to some brunch and they had this corn casserole that was so good, and I was like, I wonder what that would be like, and I threw it in there, and it was so good.
Yeah,
or just random things. I think actually.
Can we? I just want to share with the world. You guys know each other before this, right? There's sometimes when
we do know.
Right, there's sometimes when like you do interviews with people, Brian, like you don't know them, you've never seen them face to face. It's been like a communication through like chat. IG or chat, like whatever. But like you guys know each other.
Yes.
So let's like clear that. Like before pandemic, Brian and Adam were in a program together.
Yes.
And you guys were supposed to travel.
Yeah. The program together.
Yeah, we were all supposed to go to Spain.
You guys were in a leadership
program.
Yes, we were.
And you guys were supposed to travel abroad and be in Barcelona.
Yeah.
We were supposed to be going with them. Let's not leave that part out.
I don't think I was going. I was going to Israel.
Oh, I
thought you guys were rooming together.
Yeah, I thought we were supposed to room together.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Ryss, I don't think you were going.
I was for sure going.
But I think the best part about that was it just kind of came up in conversation that Brian like really liked donuts. And I was like, cool. Like, you know, we really like donuts too. And sure enough, I'm looking and I'm like, this guy has 20,000 followers and he's talking about donuts. This is amazing.
Right, it's crazy. Yeah, so you know, and it
blossomed from there.
And then at one of the meetings there was a chocolate challah.
That's right.
And I think I might have eaten half of it myself.
Yeah.
Oh, so you've tasted it before?
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember
before you brought it home,
before I brought it home, I tasted it. Yeah.
Yes, we had someone to ELP, and I remember that Brian, you had posted it on Instagram, and I texted Adam as soon as I saw it, and I was like, "Holy, somebody just posted our challah on Instagram, and he's like really popular. Oh my god!"
I was like, "Yeah, that's Brian. Why? He has 20,000 followers."
And you were like, "Wait, that guy from the group?"
I'm like, "Call for help is also." Donut bragger?
He does exist.
I do exist. And then so I started following your page, and you know, and I had asked about gluten-free, and because our daughter has celiac, so we're always looking, because I feel bad when I come home with all of these donuts that she can't have.
It's actually really mean.
Yeah.
She feels bad too.
She feels bad too. And, you know, and so today when I came home with the two challahs, I was like, Colby, is a gluten-free one. Like, so I was able to, she got excited that, that's where it's awesome.
I'm glad that there's an option for her.
Yes. And so
I don't know that we've had a braided gluten-free one.
We had a round one.
We've had round ones.
Taken me a while to figure it out, but I got it.
You and I just talked about this a little bit. This is, I feel like everybody should see. Like, I don't know anybody that makes a braided gluten-free challah. This is a big deal.
You have to be super gentle.
I'm not
super patient.
Hold on, and I'm not allowed to touch that one.
Oh no.
Because I will just destroy it.
It just kind of like falls apart a little bit, so you just have to keep it together.
Yeah, there it is.
Woo! In all its glory, that gluten-free.
It smells delicious.
You better save that for Colby.
She might be at dance for too long.
Yeah.
I might.
Smells delicious.
Put your nose down.
So, so after the plain one, and then you started experimenting, how long after did you start the gluten-free option? Like what?
Oh, that one actually, there's actually a really good story with that. So Adam's youngest sister, Talia, got engaged, and she was actually scheduled to get married in August, like this past August, COVID. No, how many August has it been?
August.
Oh my God. This past August, and we were not able to go. So the one thing that I really wanted to make happen for her was at her wedding to be able to do motzi with her new family and our family. So I've been working all summer on a gluten-free recipe, and nothing was sticking and nothing tasted good until this one. So we came up with this one, and then we overnighted it to my in-laws, and then they held on to it until the wedding, and then she was able to have motzi at her wedding.
Wait, well, we had this for high holidays.
That was in September.
Oh my goodness.
It feels like
we've already had like 3 high holidays.
I know.
So your sister-in-law has celiac?
No, she's gluten-free.
She's gluten-free?
Actually, all 3 of Adam's sisters are gluten-free. But we started it just for Talia, who's getting married.
That's amazing. That's really beautiful.
And then it blossomed into this unbelievable gluten-free challah.
So I saw the other day that Rys's delivery or shipping now to 18 states.
It's actually 20 as of today.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Big deal.
Huge
That's a
deal.
big deal.
We're very excited.
Adam, we talked about that in September.
Yeah.
About logistics and how are we going to do this and what's that look like and how are you going to make sure that it gets there, fresh. And that's amazing that, in that few short months that things are starting to happen. 20 states. That's incredible.
Yeah. We've gone from Florida to Oregon.
That's the farthest distance.
So.
Well, it's across the state, so you win.
Across the country.
Across the country.
Yeah.
Geography's not my thing.
Exciting. It makes it really hard to make that happen. So I'm glad that
we're not ideally positioned geographically to send stuff all over the place, so it has its challenges, but but no complaints yet. So, and there's no takebacks. So.
Right. Where who are you using to ship it?
Us.
Yeah.
UPS.
UPS
and FedEx and
no,
or just
so
UPS.
Just UPS. We actually started with USPS. I hope they kind of messed a lot of stuff up over the holidays. It took over 11 days for a challah to arrive, and let's just say it was not pretty when it got there. It was kind of gross. So we just don't use them anymore. Sorry, USPS.
It's a lot easier to work with influencers that are within driving distance than.
Well, that was but that was also when we first started shipping. So those were like our brand new experiences. We'd maybe shipped 5 packages before that one. We didn't really understand the gravity of what would happen. But now that we know, we only ship overnight, 2-day or 3-day. That's it.
Yeah.
There's no option for more. And we definitely don't use USPS because
no offense, they're not very
their tracking is not reliable.
Right. And with COVID and everything, they're having a lot of struggles. you know, I hear it all over the place. I mean, we had, and, you know, they were more expensive in some cases than you know, than UPS. We were trying to get a gluten-free cookie cake from some of my friends in Texas, and she had, and
we got it.
We weren't very timely, like in requesting it. So she's like, you know, this is going to cost an arm and a leg to ship this. You know, she's like, don't worry, I got the cake covered, but the shipping's going to be more than the cake. But
yes,
yeah,
you know, and I said, all right, just, you know, whatever it is. And it got here in a day, like FedEx. And she's like, I had to switch to FedEx because you know, she was using USPS and was experiencing the same thing.
mm-hmm.
People would place an order, they pay for overnight shipping, and it arrives 6 days later.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know, and in a business, you can't have that. Your people want their goods,
want their products.
Yeah, especially.
No, you go. It's okay.
And I was saying, especially with like breads and cakes and
yes, when it goes,
perishable items.
Can I ask you a question? I know that you do a lot of, there was definitely a pivot, right, in the model, where before we're making these big challahs, right, they're for families, they're for gatherings, obviously. Yes. You were making smaller ones too, but now with everybody really being COVID cautious, mm-hmm. How has that changed what you've been making as far as the sizes, right? Like I know you have your traditional loaves and then you have
right.
So why don't you talk into like the different types and sizes that you offer too?
So there's like a standard, which is like a regular size, which is what you guys have right now in front of you. We have one also, standard size, nice and big. Ooh, this one's garlic rosemary. If you haven't tried this one, it's so good.
Oh,
this is my current favorite.
Yeah, we might need to open that. I'm hungry.
Well,
can you waft it?
We're gonna sell it.
We'll do a motzi, you know.
We're gonna do a motzi?
Yeah, come on.
Next Friday? Oh,
yeah, right.
It's still Shabbat.
It's Saturday.
So
it's still Shabbat, right?
We're gonna have an oneg after this.
Yeah.
Good Jews. So we have our, you don't even have to say a prayer. You can just literally eat it. There's this standard size, and then there used to be a double this size, but it didn't sell as much, so we took that one off. Then there's the rounds for high holidays, brisses,
Tuesdays.
People
Tuesday, Sunday, French toast.
It was funny because we had like customers who would see like the round loaves, and for us, like that was the high holiday, like that's a Rosh Hashanah challah.
Right.
Nope, that was like one woman I think was like 3 or 4 times a week would order that. It's like
she would order
that's
an apple
good.
cinnamon, and that's the only one that comes in a round all the time, and she orders 3 times a week.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Oh.
Yeah.
But I think the other thing we noticed, like to your point about COVID, we've had a lot of bar and bat mitzvah requests around the country. Mm-hmm. And so we do these like mitzvah size challahs, which are,
there's the mini, there's a love bun, there's a love knot, and then there's a lovey. Mm-hmm. There's all these different sizes.
Lovey.
Okay. They're like munchkin size donuts.
Yes.
They're very small, and they come in a set of 12. Of course, if you're ordering in bulk, it's different.
I gotta get back on the website. I haven't.
Wow.
We
have a new website.
Made it ourselves again.
Yeah. Mostly her.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine like munchkin size challah with like dipping sauces, like
oh my god,
French,
there was
like
one
a French toast cream cheese icing with the
that'd be so good.
We have
I think I've just created the lovey dipping sauce.
Yep.
I'm so hungry. We did this one for Hanukkah, like a challah take on a sufganiyah, and we stuffed it with this delicious jam from a friend of ours who's like a local jam artisan.
Is it what's his name?
Sarah's Slow Jam.
Sam's wife?
Sister.
Another ELP tentacle.
Yeah.
Look at
her
you
jam
guys.
is amazing.
That jam I've had too. It's good.
It's so good.
Yeah. Sarah's slow jams.
Yes.
They're legit.
Slow jam. I like a good slow jam.
Yeah. Exactly. The name is fantastic.
That's her jam.
Her jam's legit.
But we like to stuff it inside the challah, and then when you take a bite, it's like a donut.
I can imagine. Like, I can imagine even like an apple compote or something. Like, you know. Good.
We've tried the pretzel route too. I feel like you could probably do what would it be, like a challah donut?
Yeah.
Why not?
Probably good.
A dola.
You come up with the name, we'll make it.
Okay. I got this. I'm just going to be like sending messages all day long.
Please do.
Yeah.
That would be such a great contest, right? Like name a whatever, like name a challah and like it's mystery ingredients or something.
Yeah. Ooh. We'll do a special.
Yeah, a contest.
A contest.
Special.
The Donut Bragger Challah Donut.
A little collab.
Can come up with the name.
All right, I'm on it. I'm all about that. I love collaborating and coming up with names. You know, for certain for different items. We did that.
We did.
We did that. I don't know if you caught it, but I was doing a review for a Valentine's Day cookie.
He was like this.
It was
like it was so over the top, and I was like, "Oh, is that your O face?" And he was like,
So it wasn't named yet, and it was called Test Cookie 5, and I sent them a message. We sent them a message, and we said, "This is the O face." And they renamed it and published it and put it out.
Wow,
that's awesome.
Yeah,
we can make it with O face challah.
Did you get to try test numbers 1 through 4 also?
Yes.
Were they as good?
They were good, but this
not as good. Number 5, the O face.
It was red velvet. It had white chocolate.
It was an experience.
Yeah, white chocolate chips and like a marshmallow inside.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh.
It was intense.
I have another question.
I need a minute. Just
he really did. Another question for Adam.
Yes, ma'am.
Does Sweet Loaf Challah have a jingle?
Oh,
we don't.
We have shirts and cups.
But you have Adam. You have Adam there, and I expect there to be a jingle.
I actually really like that idea. Thank you.
I can work that.
And Adam,
I
think the only reason why she's saying it because she saw your Hamilton profile.
It's actually
one.
Video, right?
Who didn't see that?
Awesome.
Right? Who didn't see that? That was amazing.
He really needed a job.
Yeah, it worked.
Right?
She hired me.
Oh, for free.
It worked.
Shit, I didn't think you could do much before, but I hear him doing something upstairs. No. All right, we'll give it a shot.
That's so not true. You have
got me an awesome dishwashing job. It's great.
Yeah.
Oh, you have an apron too.
Yeah.
He also has a title, and he has a right. What's your title? It's a
Dough Ops.
Dough Ops. Yeah, he's Dough Ops.
Every time you say this, I think that you're going to tell me he has a mustache.
No, he has a mask that says Dough Ops, right? You have a mask. Doesn't your mask say Dough Ops? Oh, yeah, we got the
masks too.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, she heard the contest and now she's typing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question from the Donut Dudes. Does Donut Bragger have a jingle?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have an
intro.
I think a little intro to these live videos would be awesome.
I actually have one. How does
it? Can you sing it for us?
Well, it's more
Donut Bragger. Donut Bragger.
No, it's more like drum and bass and like not so much words, but with video.
There's dancing in it though.
There's dance. Is there dancing?
Yes, there's you dancing Homer Simpson.
Oh yeah, there is. So.
Are you wearing like a giant donut costume in it?
I'm wearing a Homer costume.
He's wearing Homer Simpson.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So if you're after, check out my YouTube channel and you'll see the Valentine's Day donut review has the jingle. That's the first video that we put the jingle on. So. What?
Do you know that the Donut Dudes commented before about USPS about them losing like his business law book? I saw that and then I was like, wait, the Donut Dudes practice law?
The donut dudes are like, they're my nephews.
I know.
Like,
so I didn't realize that they were like a little smart too.
I mean, they're not really my nephews, but they call me like Uncle
Bragger.
Oh, that's a nice name.
They're like, you know, young up and coming donut guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Like little munchkins.
Yeah, they're like, exactly.
They're your munchkins.
Like the munchkin braggers.
Oh, they're not very happy now.
That's my my little munchkins.
I love them.
The comments are fantastic right now. I have no doubt you're intelligent.
Yes, the donut dudes. They have merch.
They're amazing.
They have so much stuff going on. So follow the donut dudes if you haven't already.
Fun size braggers. That's good.
They're killing it on the comments here. They are.
Fantastic.
And I think it's probably Hunter. It's Hunter and Jack. Hunter is probably the one. He's a man of many lines. He's very funny.
Hey Hunter, if you have the name for our challah donut sponsored by Donut Bragger, you tell us.
The collab.
Yes.
Collab. I love it.
So what?
Sorry, I'm gonna take a minute.
Okay. What's your most popular challah that you have?
You'd be surprised. So originally, you know, we thought that it would just sort of stick with the classic. And the more we've brought out these different flavors, it's crazy how like cinnamon sugar has taken over in terms of popularity. I had never even been having challah every week growing up. We didn't go any crazy route with it. It was always very traditional, just like a quality challah. But once you try these different flavors, it's like, oh, there's different takes on this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cinnamon sugar for sure is the most delicious, especially I think the next morning as French toast.
100%.
Not even the next morning, just in general, to just buy it for specifically French toast.
Yeah, French toast every morning. French toast challah every morning, maybe.
Right, exactly.
And then that's how you look like us.
Hey, everything in moderation. If you want to have once a day, as long as you're doing other things to be healthy, you know, live life, right? Yeah. Live life and have fun.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. So I saw something last night that I was like, wait a second, what is that? And it looked like cinnamon rolls inside
it's like a Cinnabon, but in
Cinnabuns in a challah.
Yeah, it's called Cinna-Speed Swirl, and it's literally challah dough. And in it is butter and cinnamon and brown sugar, all rolled together, cut in little pieces, and cooked like a big flour. Flour, Cinnabon.
That thing looked insane.
It's so good. So good.
She said it was a gluten-free. No, that thing was not gluten-free.
No.
That was gluten all over, you know.
Oh, yes.
It is
delicious.
Very good.
So creating these designs, like, you know, within that specific challah, like, do you have like a design background that, like, you know, so that you can?
No. So I went to school for elementary education, and I was an elementary school teacher for 7.5 years, and then actually went out on disability when pregnant with Callie, our second, and just didn't want to go back. And we had friends and family over every Shabbat when we did something, and everybody would always say, this is so good, you should sell it, this could really be something. And I would laugh because it was more of like the entertaining and being with friends and family and celebrating traditions and Shabbat. And I forgot what the point of my answer was.
You don't design.
I don't design.
You don't design. Yeah.
I just have been braiding for so long that it's really quick for me, and it's more of like for me, I spend more time on the flavor than I do on the actual building of the challah.
Gotcha. Okay.
And
Adam, what about you? Are you a braider?
No, I'm a good cutter. So we did like a big event where we did
450.
We called them challah tashin. So like a hamantashen cookie in a triangle shape, but with challah. So I had to do all the cutting for that.
A lot of the cutting.
I would say I come in more for like
the operations,
the cleaning,
dough ops,
cleaning,
and the
really
naming. I like doing the naming. The naming's fun.
Yeah. Or like the descriptions on the website of like what's actually in them, or to entice people to order those.
Yeah.
He's really good at that. Adam also redesigned our logo.
But no, we don't have design. It's kind of just like...
I also Google a lot. That part is fun for me, is like seeing what other people are doing and then taking all these other ideas and making them into my own.
Yeah. Usually I just kind of look at Ryss and I say like, do you like this? And she'll be brutally honest. And that's how I take my direction. Like anything in life. Is this okay? No, it's awful.
That's terrible.
We have to I stay upstairs when I do that stuff, because if I look her in the face, it's too brutal. She'll be very honest.
I'm not that awful.
Do you have like a little intercom?
I just text her and I'm like waiting for the little dots to come in. I'm like, please like this one. Please like this one.
Oh, we did that this week. Oh, I need to order those cards. He had sent me a design for this event that we're doing on Monday. And I was like, no offense, that's just awful.
I had to stay upstairs for a little while after that.
He's like, well, what do you want? And I was like, not that.
It's so hard, isn't it? It's so hard, Adam. It's like just like it was Alana's 40th birthday this past 3 weeks ago.
Happy belated, Alana.
Happy birthday.
I'll tell her you said it. She just went outside on the phone. But so she said maybe a month before, I'm like, so we can't have a big gathering. You know that. What do you want to do? She said, it doesn't have to be an in-person gathering. You'll figure it out. I'm like, could you give me a clue? Could you point me in the right direction? No. Okay. So it was, you ladies like to make it very hard for us.
Yeah.
But we figured it out,
right?
Did
a really good job.
We figured it out. I figured it out. We did I hired a company that did an online trivia thing. And
fun.
Yeah, got all of her friends from New York on Zoom and family. And it was, it all worked out. Let's just say that. But it wasn't easy.
Right.
It could have been a whole lot easier, because I knew kind of that. She told me, she's like, this was great. This was perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Well, if you knew exactly what you wanted, you could have told me, and it could have saved me a lot of heartache.
Awesome piece of guidance.
That's just not the way we work.
Right. So the chocolate that let's talk about some of the ingredients. The chocolate that you use, is it a specific type of chocolate that you put inside the challahs that you...
So the one that we standard use, this sorry.
It's all good.
The standard one is semi-sweet chocolate. However, we have had requests for parf chocolate, so we'll do
chocolate.
Dairy-free chocolate. Somebody did order a white chocolate chip challah. I made a second one just so we could try it. It was delicious.
I got a good one for you. I got a good one.
I'm ready.
White chocolate, craisins.
Oh.
And maybe a white chocolate drizzle on the top.
That sounds delicious.
That could be very good.
We could do that.
I love some white chocolate and the cranberry raisins.
Yeah, that's a good combination. Our kids call those crazy raisins, so that might get incorporated into it.
Oh.
That would...
Yeah, sure.
Wow.
We can make that.
Just a, little bit of something that I think would be awesome.
I think that what's so fun about the challah is that we have the flavors that we sell and that are our regular challahs that everybody likes. And then it's fun when people come and they ask us for something different, or they say, this is a theme that we want to go with. What can you make within that theme or within that realm? Or
so we've done unfortunately not for shipping because of logistics, but we've done pastrami challahs and pesto challah, cheese, mozzarella cheese and pesto challah, pizza challah. So we've done a lot of different variations.
We've also played around a lot with mozzarella caprese challah, which is delicious, and I think we found the right tomatoes to use for it.
Yep.
What about everything bagel seasoning? Have you? That's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Adam, what's your favorite challah?
I would say at this point it's the cinnamon sugar.
Cinnamon sugar?
Yeah.
And Ryss?
Garlic rosemary.
Garlic rosemary. Yeah.
I think it's a tie between garlic, rosemary. I also clearly I like garlic. I love the garlic knots. Like, could probably eat 15 of them in one sitting. And I also love the garlic and onion.
Garlic and onion. Okay.
I didn't realize I was such a garlic fan until now.
Savory and sweet, yeah.
I do not like the sweet.
We have a lot in common between, like, Alana's the savory and I'm the sweet too. I mean, look at that. You know, when this COVID nonsense is over, we're going to go out, we're going to have some challah, we're going to have some donuts. And,
Okay.
Absolutely.
You know, and enjoy maybe a Shabbat dinner or 5.
Yeah, we would love that.
Definitely. We'll have to make it gluten-free, though, for Colby.
Yeah.
Yes. And actually, so I'm going to cut into the challah. And you guys can, too, because I know that you're hungry, Adam. So go ahead. You know, I'll say the blessing in my head.
Perfect.
We're not going to say a blessing?
We're just going to eat it.
I said it in my head.
So proud of you.
So this is the gluten-free one. Look at, I mean, it, you know.
That's beautiful. Thank you for showing us.
It's moist.
Be a little look at the garlic rosemary.
I'm a little jealous.
You're more than welcome to come over.
L'chaim.
L'chaim. Oh, so good.
So why are you eating the gluten-free?
Because I took it out to show you. And to show everybody that just because it's gluten-free doesn't mean that it doesn't taste good.
I'm so glad that you like it enough to eat it when you're not.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I eat all gluten-free stuff. Like the gluten-free Oreos. I don't know if you have them yet.
No, are they good?
They're fantastic. They taste exactly.
Does that mean that they're better for you? Like less calories?
Not less calories at all, but better for your stomach, they say. I don't know.
Interesting. We'll have to give them a try.
Maybe. If you put them both together.
What if we did like an Oreo gluten-free challah? We could do Oreos and chocolate chips. Oh, with maybe some sprinkles and wrap it all up and make it like a birthday surprise.
Oh my God, Alana, you got to hear this.
I heard birthday sprinkles and Oreos.
The gluten-free Oreo with inside the challah and sprinkles on top and chocolate.
Awesome, let's do it. We'll pick it up when.
Well, Adam,
Did you just cut the gluten-free one?
With the. I wanted to show everybody that just because it's gluten-free doesn't mean it doesn't taste good.
It's amazing,
right? and that's the thing. It's like I
love this one.
I mean, it's so good.
It's like cake.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that, I mean, everyone that has a gluten sensitivity or has celiac.
It's definitely hard to find good gluten-free challah.
Yes. I mean,
period.
Period.
So you were such a blessing to us, and to find you right before the holidays, you know, before pandemic. Also, it was really it was perfect. We needed it, and so it was really you were right for the community at the right time.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, and I see you traveling like all over to all the synagogues. You know, not just for shipping, but I see you traveling to all the synagogues, and whether this, you know, however many synagogues are doing their virtual galas right now, there's tons of times where people are still doing the drive-by events or whatever it is. So there's definitely opportunities to reach out to Sweet Loaf Challah, you know, for those events. You don't have to go to Costco to pick up your challahs, you know. Well, you know what I mean? When they come in like that, whatever, you know, support a local business, support a family, and they're good, right, and they're good. So,
and
away from
I'm just eat half this love.
Is that the garlic rosemary one?
Yeah.
This is basically all that's left.
Don't tell them your mom's watching.
I feel like that would be such a good sandwich, right?
Like it's so good.
Grilled cheese.
Oh my God.
I'm thinking like roast beef, or I'm thinking like even like a chicken cutlet on that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like a little like mini garlic rosemary mini buns.
Those are delicious. There's actually one on the counter waiting for me for when we're done. At least it's portion controlled. That's like
right.
And so
you're like, was that a kid?
That was our dog.
That was our dog.
So Ryss, so we
Yes.
yeah,
Ryss.
I mean Ryss, yeah, that's what it's like. We're BFFs. We can do that now.
Yeah, you know that's actually what most people tell me
it's
when they
funny.
reach
They're
out.
like,
Are you Ryss?
Are you Ryss? Are you
Ryss?
Ryss?
I'm like, Ryss, yes. How can I help you?
Usually she's Arissa if something's wrong.
Arissa, where's my package? I'm like,
Hey.
I'm gonna ship it out tomorrow.
Really? I love Arissa. I think Arissa's so pretty.
So one of my friends, I guess I could say friends. We've never met in person, but we're very connected through social media. Is the gluten-free gal pal? She is.
Okay. We were in the same sorority.
Really?
Yes.
What sorority?
A5.
Interesting.
I was in A5 for a minute.
Oh, I was in A5 for probably 3 hours then.
I was in A5 for a minute.
Have you connected with her to get her gluten-free challah yet?
I'm not. I have yet to, other than that one influencer where I sent free challah that took 11 days to get there. I have not actually done the influencer route.
Okay, so what I'm going to.
We'll get more. We'll get more. I'm not going to give her this.
Yeah, we're going to get
eat
more.
This.
Yeah, we're going to eat this. But you know, I know that she always, everything that we post that's gluten free, she's right on it. And you know, the gluten free Oreos, she found them for me where they were. And,
okay, we're actually going to be buying those Oreos this week.
Yeah, she lives right here. I mean, she's close by.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
This is really pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, they have another one too.
Yeah, they ordered a classic and gluten-free.
Awesome.
It's on it. If gluten-free people are watching, don't be haters. We have different cutting board. We have a different knife.
Nice. You guys come prepared.
We know this.
I like that with the knife too. We just kind of rip.
Do you? Are you typically rippers? Like, did you grow up as a challah ripper?
He ripped off the whole top and just ate. He just left the bottom.
Were you challah rippers when you were growing up, or were you cutters?
Yes. Rippers. You guys are cutters. Nope. His family is 100% cutters. It drives me nuts.
I was a cutter. Your family was rippers. I was like, what is happening? Like, I didn't understand the ripping thing.
Oh my God.
I also don't understand like the needing of like after they would cut it, they drizzle it with honey, and I'm like, but it's already so sweet. But it's good.
But that's nice. I like honey. I could put honey on a lot.
Oh.
I'm not gonna eat it, but I'm sticking with gluten free.
This is ridiculous. This is so good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So much you're enjoying it.
I think you would really like that rosemary garlic one.
I probably will. I'm gonna probably order it and just to attempt the shipping. I want to see what's like the shit. You know, I've never seen a shipping.
Literally right here.
It's literally in a brown box with bubble wrap.
Really?
We literally like where we live right here.
I like getting packages.
You can
Let's be serious. I like when things get delivered to me.
Not a problem.
Yeah, he likes when things get delivered that say donut bragger, like addressed to donut bragger.
You know, I could just, instead of Weinstein, I can just write donut bragger on your bag.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's really funny the amount of things that get sent to our house right now that says like donut bragger.
Is that like your Amazon name is donut bragger? So every time Amazon comes, you're like, ooh. No.
It would be better for me if it was.
Yeah.
At least I could blame it on him. But Brian, look what you did.
Yeah.
What did you order now?
Right. Amazon, we were on a first name basis with the delivery driver.
Oh, that's cute.
He calls you donut?
We're just friends.
Yeah.
You know, you just gotta be friendly.
Uncle Bragger.
Uncle Bragger. Oh man. So this is a question that she loves to ask, and I always ask it, is has there been any flavors that you were like, this is going to be amazing, and then you made it, and it was
100%,
trash.
and then it was awful. Yes. Oh, so many, so many. But of course, now I can't think of one that was that awful. Candy corn.
S'mores.
I mean, listen, my candy corn was
definitely
okay. My candy corn was melted into the challah.
Yeah.
But it was good. You know, it was like kind of like syrupy through it.
What else did we try that was on?
There is one that was really not good.
The buffalo chicken one wasn't good.
I thought it was delicious.
This is what happens when we ask. People are like, no, that one was, what are you talking about? That was amazing.
You know which one actually really wasn't good? We did a mozzarella caprese, but we tried it with 2 different tomatoes. We tried one with like regular grape tomatoes cut like in half, and then we tried one with sun-dried tomatoes, and the sun-dried tomato one was excellent, and then the regular tomato one was watery and nasty.
Yeah, I would assume. I love sun-dried tomatoes. I don't feel like we use that. I feel like it was like a thing of the 90s that we don't use enough of anymore.
Yeah.
Bring back the sun-dried tomatoes, Ryssa.
We will. It'll be on the menu shortly. We just really needed to get through these challah sessions before I could focus on anything else. Sorry, I'm just feeding my dog challah right now to keep her quiet.
You're good.
Yeah. So, and where are the kids?
Right behind us.
Watching Fancy Nancy. Fancy Nancy. Oh, it should be Sweet Alana.
Copyright issues with that.
What was the word that Fancy Nancy always said that Colby used to? That's a fancy word for.
I used to always say that.
Oh. We used to watch. We loved that and Pinkalicious.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
100%. We're right there with you. Callie's first birthday party theme was Callilicious.
Oh.
That's so sweet.
And what about Jordan? Right, Jordan's their son's name?
Yeah.
What's the kids' favorite flavors?
Yeah.
Chocolate chip, hands down, no question. Chocolate chip or plain.
I was a little weirded out about chocolate chip challah. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was weirded out when they invented like the chocolate chip bagel or the chocolate chip cream cheese.
Me too.
Oh my God,
I was like,
chocolate chip bagels with hazelnut cream cheese. It's so good.
And
I feel like it makes sense now, but like it didn't make sense then. So I can see I like the chocolate chip challah is what I'm saying. I've evolved as a human.
I haven't.
And so I could talk to you both for hours, about challahs and
this is really fun.
And it's definitely something. When COVID is over, we are definitely getting together for a Shabbat dinner.
Yes.
We'll have some wine and some challah and some food.
I think that's a lot more exciting than the Peloton high fives. Let's do it in person.
We were riding on a live ride the other day, and we were having.
Brian's like the best.
Did you guys FaceTime like on the bike?
No, but I get high fives just when I'm about to like lose interest and look away. It's like, nope.
Oh, yeah. That makes you feel good, doesn't it?
It actually was pretty cool. The first live ride that I did, Brian was on, and clearly way more experienced than I am. And they said his name, and I came downstairs. I was like, Ryss, they're talking about Donut Bragger on Peloton.
This guy gets more shout outs on Peloton.
Are you really that good at cycling?
He is. They call his name out.
They all know his name. You know what I mean? Like when he posts in whatever, but his name is an earworm, a Donut Bragger, and they'll like see it and they'll be like, Donut Bragger's here.
So one that I'm really, really sad about. So I was riding with Alex, one live ride, and he stopped riding, and he like, I gotta give a shout out to my dude Donut Bragger, crushing it on. Like it was like a moment, and he had an issue with his mic at the end of the ride.
So they didn't post it.
So they didn't post it on demand, so I couldn't go back and listen to it.
No.
Oh, that's awful.
No,
he gets shout outs all the time.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's funny. Everybody's dying for them. And he's like, they're like, yo, what up?
Yeah, but that was one that I wish I could have gotten back, but you know, it's funny. I get texts all that, like, from family members that are on Peloton too. They're like, I was just doing a ride and I heard Donut Breaker in the ride. It's pretty.
You're famous.
It's fun. It's funny. It's funny. C-list celebrity. Like I posted the other day, we're C-list. Well, I posted we're B-list, and she wrote no C-list. I'm like striving to be B-list. C-list striving to be B-list. So
hey, you're okay in our book.
Let's tell everybody where they can find you on all the avenues.
And sing it.
Sweet Loaf Challah. Yeah, at Sweet Loaf Challah on Instagram, at Sweet Loaf Challah on Facebook, sweetloafchallah.com. You have to when you say it.
You really don't.
What happens if you do like Siri and you don't do the? I wonder what happens.
I'm sorry, I can't find what you're looking for. Did you mean?
You could also ask
Hey Siri, find Sweet Loaf Challah.
Oh yeah, that one's
also
fun too.
works.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Best Bakery in the Gardens on Google, and we pop up as #1.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yes, we're very proud of that right now.
Are you at any green markets? Do you do any local? No.
No, because everything is made to order. So if I were to do a green market, I would have to make like maybe 50 loaves and then do what with them if they don't.
Yeah.
Do you deliver daily or do you like only deliver Wednesdays, Fridays?
No, we make challah every single day of the week.
We're making challah every day, but we ship out on Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Great question.
So depending on if you do like overnight or second day or ground,
you're going to get it.
You'll get it
for Shabbat.
Like, after Tuesday. But yeah, it's interesting. We kind of thought early on, and some others in this space will do like specifically for Fridays, but we've realized that people have bread all year round, every single day, which is great.
And a lot of our customers, this is going to sound bad, I think, but a lot of them aren't Jewish.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's just awesome. The enjoyment of delicious challah bread.
Good carbs.
Yeah, definitely. You don't have to be Jewish to have challah, for sure.
That's right.
You know,
just
support. It's all about supporting the love of good challah bread and
good food.
So so I think we have
good
homework
people
from you too, right? We've got to come up with jingles.
I'm so excited.
We've got to come up with a name for a challah donut combination, and yeah.
All right, so we got a lot of work to do.
Yeah. So
until the next time.
So for the takeaways, Sweet Loaf Challah has to have a jingle. We have to come back with a collab for a donut challah name.
Yep.
And you mentioned making a
gluten-free gluten-free Oreos, chocolate chips, and sprinkles.
And the white chocolate
with the white
yes.
chocolate.
Yes. And
that's his favorite. That's his favorite Christmas cookie combination. Oh. So that's why he wants.
Am I gonna have to try and beat a Christmas cookie?
We could do it in a wreath.
We could do it in a wreath. Yes, it's called a ring, actually.
A ring. Sorry, for challah, it's a ring, not a wreath.
I'm just gonna enjoy myself.
Please save some for your daughter.
She's gonna be so upset.
This was still the same piece that I've just been nibbling on it.
Sure.
That's impressive. This was still the same piece too. Here's our loaf.
That's awesome.
All right, guys.
All right. Well,
enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Everyone,
we'll see you soon.
Thanks for joining us on Sweet Talk Saturday. Tune in to YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all the channels. Like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. Thanks, Adam and Ryss, for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for
having
having
us. Have a good day.
us.
Our pleasure. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.